As you know, the central theme that it was chosen through a survey among all the coordinators is renewal. A theme that opens a window to explore Jewish culture and heritage in a very special way with many different possibilities, whether from a religious point of view. As you know, it's an essential and constant concept in the Jewish calendar, but also from a historical, artistic, cultural, and even political point of view. In other words, it's a subject that can cover a lot, and it's a unique means of presenting themes from the past in the light of the present, and vice versa as well. So once again, thank you all for being here today. A special thanks to Caron and Olga and Federico, to whom I give the floor to start the session. So Fede, the floor is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Victor. Good afternoon, everyone. It is very, very exciting to see you all here, ready to prepare the European Days of Jewish Culture 2022. For those who don't know me, my name is Federico Szarfer. I work for the AEPJ as a project manager for this festival. If you want mind, Victor, to help me sharing the presentation. In the next few minutes, I will try to give you some ideas and indications on how to organize the activities for this year's European Days under the theme Renewal. But first, I would like to take a brief look back at last year edition. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Now you can share the screen, maybe. Okay, wonderful. Thank you very, very much. So as I was saying, a quick look, a brief look back at last year's edition. In 2021, the European Days of Jewish Culture took place in cooperation with the European-funded project NOAH, Networks Overcoming Anti-Semitism. Under this project, we had the opportunity to celebrate our festival in the theme of a dialogue, working with several thematic experts who train us and accompanied us implementing this challenging theme, as well as carrying out multiple training and capacity building activities on the theme of dialogue. In the context of the European Days of Jewish Culture 2021, more than 1,200 activities took place in 26 countries across Europe. Thanks to the NOAH project, we distributed more than 16,000 euros to print the exhibitions produced by the National Library of Israel. Thanks to the new festival website, we have the possibility to have all this data about the activities, but we still want to count on your direct feedback in order to produce reports that summarizes and highlights the real impact that working on a theme like dialogue in the context of the European Days of Jewish Culture can have for the European society. Furthermore, this report, I think it is a great opportunity for you and your organizations to be highlighted as coordinators of activities at the European level. That's why we invite you to fill in this questionnaire, which will allow us to produce the annual report of the festival and put you in a prominent position. You can minutes of your time. Thank you very much for this. It is very important for us. Now, without further ado, I would like to proceed to unveil the image and poster selected for the European Days of Jewish Culture 2022 edition under the theme Renewal. About a month and a half ago, more or less, we put out a call to all AEPJ members to design the poster for this year's edition, following the idea of our honorary president, Claude Bloch. We received several proposals, of which you can see the most outstanding ones here. Following the votes of the European Days of Jewish Culture Task Force Group and the ratification of the AEPJ board, it gives me great pleasure and pride to announce and present today the official poster for the European Days of Jewish Culture 2022 Renewal. And this is the poster. And here you can applaud also. This lovely and inspiring poster has been created by the network of Spanish Jewish quarters, the Red de Juderías de España Caminos de Sefarad, and designed by Antonio Serrano from the agency Por Fin Lunes. I would like to invite Marta Puig. I don't know, are you here, Marta? Oh. Okay, so Marta, maybe she was unable to join us. No. Okay, so no problem. Well, yeah, this is the poster selected, and well, just to mention that the network of Spanish Jewish quarters is one of the institutions that were pioneers on our association, and that for the last 20 years have been organizing the European Days of Jewish Culture, las Jornadas Europeas de la Cultura Judía, in most of the Spanish cities. We look very much forward to seeing this poster translated and adapted to all the languages and countries of the European continent. And precisely for this purpose, and before I give the floor to Karon and Olga from the National Library of Israel, I would like to remind you all of the necessary steps to organize a European Days of Jewish Culture activity. All these links and processes that I am going to mention are available on the European Days website that you see on the screen, which is jewishheritage.org/EDJC22. I imagine that most of you here are already signed up as coordinators for our exclusive newsletter, but in case there is anyone who hasn't signed up yet, please remember the importance of subscribing in order to receive all the materials and to keep up to date with all the organizational news of the festival. You can do so by following the link on the website. Secondly, on our website, you will also find an inspirational text elaborated by the National Library of Israel and the European Days Task Force Group that will allow you to start thinking about what kind of activities you can do on the theme of renewal. In the coming days, the official poster will also be available in an editable format so that you can download and translate it, adapt it, and add your logos to promote the events locally. And finally, during the next weeks, we will make available a form for you to send us the details of your activities in advance so that we can spread it at European level. As you know, the official start date of the European Days of Jewish Culture 2022 will be the 4th of September, but of course you are free to spread your activities over the following weeks and months according to your local needs.